Hey everybody! Welcome to another edition of Hallyu Zombie Drama Review. This time, Greatest Marriage Episode 7.
Yay!
I was gonna say, where's all the enthusiasm, people?
There is no enthusiasm for this show anymore. I'm sorry.
I did not hate this week for once. I mean, like, there was still a lot of hate happening, but it wasn't like I actually wanted to flip and burn tables.
No, I just hate everyone in this drama. They're all idiots. They're all
Except
stupid.
They are
idiots.
all idiots. They are. I think, if anything, this week it helped that it kind of felt like some of them got their comeuppance, this much comeuppance, but nonetheless, it was there.
This much is not enough to redeem this show, okay? It is like, no. Sorry.
So, we have to acknowledge the fact that there's probably something seriously wrong with this show when the only person that has a moral compass is the guy who, gets paid to be a husband. Just say.
By the way, can anyone tell me how to get those Pedro coupons that she has? That she was.
Right?
Please, I'm begging. Anyone that can answer that for me, I will love you for the rest of my life. I need it.
We need some Pedro coupons. Something's got to save this show. Can we use them to save the show? Is that
I
possible?
feel like that he put his foot down and walked away.
Yes! He's the dude with the moral compass. He's the one that actually got his stuff together. So,
Let's talk about how horrible Chai is, because I really like Bae Soo-bin, but I really hate his character.
I despise him. Despise. Yes, he's horrible.
Yeah, he's absolutely horrible, and it looks like they are trying to do the inevitable where they are basically going to make him tell everyone that he is the father of Ki Young's child, and then they'll probably turn into some crazy romance, and already I'm dreading it. Like, I'm nauseous from the thought because it doesn't make sense.
Well, I kind of felt bad for Ki Young, especially when she learned that, even if daddy hasn't been around and she's a single mother, and because of the way their society works, they would just be like, oh, well, he has more money, he gets baby. Doesn't matter that they didn't be around for X number of years.
Yeah, can we please talk about the whole reason why she was having that meeting was because her friend caught her husband in bed with one of his nurses reading a story to their child. Can I just tell you, if I came home and my husband was reading to my child with another woman all in the same bed, I would lose it. She had way more control than I ever would have had. I mean, things would be thrown. Things would be broken. There's no way I would ever allow that.
As a mom, there is a level of you don't want the kid to see.
True. True, there is a level, but
however, as soon as he stepped out of that bedroom, you would be flying.
Absolutely. Can I just show you? I'm a huge dork, so of course I take drama notes just to know what the heck is going on.
We all do.
Like,
all the notes.
you can't see it very well, but like this is where I made notes on that scene. It looks like a ransom note because I was so angry and my handwriting was so erratic. I'm like, I wish I'd come home and I'd find my husband doing that. I would lose it. I can't believe. I mean, granted, you're right. You do have to show some decorum in front of the child, but as soon as that child was knocked out, there's no.
Yeah. Well, it was just the two of you together, it would be very, very ugly.
Sure.
At least it would be if it were me.
It's kind of weird that he had the nurse go get the daughter, but I could have dealt with that if it was one of those, okay, nurse leaves as soon as he gets home. Nurse did not leave. Nurse was in the bed with the kid, first of all, which is no-no, and he was also in it, which is no.
No, everything in that scene is a no-no. There's no first or second or third no-no. It's all just wrong. It shouldn't happen, ever, and she has every right to be pissed.
I want to know who said babysitter is that they let this child go with nurse.
No idea. There's so much that is just wrong in this whole scenario, and I knew it was coming because she's always been unhappy and talking about her husband as if she doesn't care and he doesn't care, and the whole restaurant owner thing, there's that weird vibe there. So I totally saw this coming, but it's still wrong. Like the way they did this and the whole
Speaking of do we think Mi Young's baby is really Ti Young's?
Yes.
I think it's his. First of all, he quite obviously has a problem with birth control in any way, shape, or form. Like, I don't understand. Like, he cannot figure it out. I don't don't understand why he cannot figure this. Like, wrap it up, dude. You've already been through this once. Why would you put yourself in that position again? Especially with the craziest woman I've seen in a very long time. And we see some crazy women in these dramas. She is out of her mind.
She is messed up. Seriously warped and twisted.
And get rid of this baby? I'm gonna go to your parents' house. By the way, I just want you to know. God.
It's so screwed up, and it's so wrong. Everything she's doing is just wrong.
It's even worse, because not only does Mom call him, and then he calls her, and she's still in the same room, but then she's all like, well, let me say goodbye to Dad, because I'm normal. I am.
I'm going to take over your family and your lives. Oh, my gosh.
If I was all about her life, I'd be like, fine, you can just give me money. Let's do this.
Well, she kept saying that's what she wanted, and that's what she was getting. And then in this episode, now she's coming back saying, I wanted love, I didn't want money. And I'm like, which one is it? What do you want?
You got that whole rant she did with, oh, baby, you're going to grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, kind of thing.
You can totally do without it. Fine, you want to marry him? Cool. Take his money, whatever. Just stay over there. Stay over there.
Go away. Oh, here, you can keep me on the side as long as I have your heart. Ah! What is wrong with the show and these people? Please, someone.
Honest relationships do not exist in this world. No, not at all. Which is why I'm like, even if they're going to try to establish a romance between Ki-young and Eun-cha, it's like I already don't believe it. Like, there's none of these people have any kind of common sense. I can't see any relationship working between them. I mean, it's insane.
There's a lot of love relationships and dramas, but this love-hate goes beyond the scope.
And I hate to keep going back to him, but the only relationship I could see possibly working is Taeyeon's sister and Pedro, and only because, like you guys said earlier, Pedro is the one with common sense.
Yeah, but Taeyeon is absolutely crazy. She has this whole messed up obsession with Eun-cha, and she's never going to get on with her life and do anything normal because she's obsessing over this guy who... Good grief, how long ago did they have their fling anyway? How long has she been harboring this grudge?
Disagree, only because I believe in the power of Pedro, and he's totally going to snap her out of that, and she's going to do one of those. Holy crap.
I hope so. I really hope so, because she needs to get over this and move on with her life.
So, hashtag Pedro Power, is that the new hashtag?
Harness the Pedro Power to save every person in the show itself, and just, it's going to be all of
Put them all in a line, and he can just run like he's going to give them high fives, except to their faces.
Please! Maybe that would make things better. I'd really like to watch that, actually, because everyone needs to be slapped upside the head. Really
Or we could pull a BTS and have them all line up, and one person hold him in the air, and he can just run across their backs.
Run across everybody's back? Can we just change that to everybody's faces? Because that might be a little more effective.
I'd watch that. I would totally be down for that. No problem.
Hashtag Pedro Power over 9,000.
Oh, yeah.
That just makes me feel my blood pressure rising. It's going to give me a heart attack before it's over because I just want to, like, pull my hair out.
I drink every single time I watch an episode. I don't see how
I watch a show sober. It's so bad.
Like, there's no way. Like, watching the show without any type of alcohol, even if it's just a shot of something, it's scary.
I just want to say that I'm totally happy that somebody caught their whole little lie about this interview thing, and that child, bless that child.
Oh, yes. She was the redeeming factor this week. Besides Pedro. Pedro's awesome, but this little girl, poor little girl, victim of Eun-cha's insanity.
And they totally deserved it, considering that pixelation on her interview was the worst pixelation I'd ever seen in my life.
When you could see her face half the time?
Yeah.
There were some points when the pixelation was actually frozen, and her face was moving. Yep. And you could see her face. This is horrible.
Yeah. I really want Eun-cha, and I can't remember the other anchor lady's name, but they need to go away. They should be fired and never allowed near a TV station ever again. It should not be anywhere. They should be tarred and feathered. I like the eggs. I like that the fact that he got eggs, but I think some tar and feather would be appropriate as well.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's just not even acceptable.
All right, so now that we've decided that we don't necessarily need to flip tables and burn them on fire, we just need to slap everybody in the face. We want to know what you guys think. No? Okay.
Anything good about this show?
But somebody has to say something in the comments. Even if you want to rant like we do and totally tell us how much you hate it, at least we had a conversation.
Even if you love it, tell us why you love it. I mean, I'm willing to be convinced.
I was going to say, give me a different point of view. Seriously, I would appreciate it.
You know they're out there. We're totally open to listening to them, because it would be nice to see some other perspectives.
True.
If there is one.
All right, everybody, comment box below. Comment box below. Okay, we're done.
All right.
No breathing, we are. We'll see you all next time. Bye.